Hi everyone. Let's talk about how this week is going to be through the medium of tarot cards. A quick intro about myself. My name is Anamika Rana. I'm a tarot card reader, an astrologer, a crystal therapist, and also I do a lot of face reading and color therapy, etc. So without wasting much time, if you can see on the screen above, on the screen somewhere over here, there are three pack of cards labeled O, S and R. All you have to do is close your eyes, develop a connection with either of the pack of cards, whether it is O, S or R, and straight away comment on the box below which pile you are drawn towards. When you are commenting on the cards, whether it is O, S or R, try to think a little bit about how your life is at this point of time and how you want your life to be in the next 1 week or 7 days. Once you have commented in your choice, you can straight away forward this video to the timestamp mentioned against each of the alphabets, which is O, S or R. So once you have commented the pile of cards, you can swipe away to the forward section in the timestamp mentioned. If you have mentioned O as your choice, then what I currently am trying to see is that you are there are a lot of thoughts inside you, there are a lot of mental chattering which is happening inside you, and there is a lot of maybe peer pressure as well around you. Maybe you are trying to become something or do something purely because the others want you to be a certain way, or maybe you are feeling that your actions are being conditioned or are being influenced by the people around. If at all that is the situation, then I see that this is a very good week, a very soft week, a very calm week, where you will be able to finally put down your step, take a decision that all I need is my own independent identity, and I need to observe some calmness and inner peace of mind. So this week is all about sailing through the tough time initially at the starting of the week, but the good news is that by the time this week comes up to a winding up stage, you will be able to figure out what your niche is like, what you really want, and what keeps you happy and going in the run. Also, I see that there is a lot of influence happening around you this week. It could be possible that people are trying to manipulate you, people are trying to speak to you in a certain manner just to get things done for themselves. Be careful of all those sugar coated people, who use all those sweet words and try to convince you into doing something. I would suggest that try to spend some time in the nature or around water, because this will really help you to release or detox yourself from all the negative clutter which is happening around you. In terms of health, there can be some kind of throat issues or maybe some kind of coughing issues, so maybe you might want to visit an ENT specialist this week as well. Apart from that, I don't think there's anything major which is bothering you or which can be concerning. And I think what is most important and the major thing that I'm seeing for you is that you need to spend some time alone meditating, or maybe just going into within yourself and discovering what you really like. So all the best and have a beautiful week ahead. Coming down to the next pack of cards, that is S. So if at all you have chosen S as your choice, then this is the guidance for you. All right, I see that this is a week where you will be feeling a little bit maybe overburdened with the work pressure around you. You might also have a tendency of feeling that you are not able to balance your work life along with your personal life really well. So be watchful of that, be careful. I think you need to stop taking extra work on your shoulders and just do enough amount of work which is required from your end. Try not to overdo, in fact, anything. Even when it comes to making any kind of personal promises to your loved ones, try not to overdo or not to oversay, because it might be possible that towards the weekend, due to health issue or due to any other kind of issue, you might not be able to live up to their expectations. However, as far as the work is concerned, I think it's a very good week to start something of your own, to begin something of your own. If at all you have been thinking for quite some time now that I need to start doing this particular activity, which will help me to grow in my career on a consistent basis, then I think it's a very good week where you can devote some ample amount of time on a regular consistent basis to develop a strong base in your career. It's also a very good week or a very good time, rather I would say, for higher education, for higher learning as well. Apart from that, if I speak about the health issues, I see there could be a little bit of shoulder and back problem. So try, like I said initially, try not to overstretch and overstress yourself as well in terms of work. Try to just take enough amount of work so that you don't end up having any kind of health issues, God forbid. And I think apart from that, also you should avoid any kind of black color or dark blue color, because this might again create any kind of pressure inside you, or it might just deplete your aura as well. Try, if possible, to meditate in the evenings after the sunset. This will really help you to open up your third eye chakra or your crown chakra as well. So all the best and have a great and beautiful week ahead. Coming down to the pack number R. So if at all you have chosen the card, the pack R, then this is the guidance for you. I have a beautiful combination of cards like Turning In and We Are the World, and the Soul card and the Source card as well. So if I try to read the cards for you R, then I see that it's a very good week for any kind of inauguration or a celebration of some form. It is also highly possible that you will be involved in any kind of ceremony or any kind of family gathering where you will be getting to meet your family members, your friends, your colleagues. You can also be going out for some kind of travel or some kind of maybe like a small get together where you might connect with your friends with whom you haven't met for a long time now. I also see that it's a very optimistic week, a week full of chattering, fun, and a bit of chaos as well, but in a positive manner. And this could also be a week where towards the end you will really crave for some alone time because of the constant social gathering and the and the clutter happening around you. However, I also feel that this is also a week where you will be a bit drawn towards traveling or towards exploring a new aspect of life. It could also be traveling physically or traveling within yourself to realizing what you really want in life, who you really are, and so forth and so on. And apart from that, I think that you need to consume and drink lots of water and make sure that you are well hydrated, because I see there can be some kind of stomach health issues which can be a bit of a concern for you. It's not mandatory you will end up having, however there's a very high chance it can have. All right, so be careful of that. Apart from that, also try to have lot of citrus fruits like lemons and oranges, because you need to keep your stomach in a good state so it can function well and not create any kind of health issues. Apart from that, I see at workplace it's a great week for some kind of appreciation or rewards and recognition. So if at all you have been working really hard for your goal and you feel you need to get recognized, I think it's a great week, a great time for you to go and tell your respective boss or the person whom you report to what your expectations are. I think it's a great week for you to set expectations or for a one-to-one meeting as well at the workplace. If at all you are in business, I think it's a great week for new business partnerships, for new ventures as well. So overall, in a nutshell, I think it's a week full of energy, full of optimism, full of lot of activity happening. However, towards the weekend, it can be a little bit of slowing down where you want to spend some time alone by yourself and give some break to your physical body as well. So that's all about R. If at all you felt connected with the weekly guidance, then do drop in your feedback and your experience on the comment box below. I will see you very soon again in the next week's weekly guidance reading. Till then, have a beautiful, safe and blessed week ahead. Om Sai Ram.